a Managed Fellow, and I'm honored to be with you today, and I'm delighted to welcome you for the 249th consecutive weekly webinars hosted by Managed Center for Innovation and Agripreneurship. So since October 2020, MSMEs has been leading the charge in agricultural innovations, hosting uninterrupted weekly webinars for 248 weeks, reaching an audience of more than 50,000 participants. The sessions have become a vital platform for knowledge sharing, networking, and fostering transformation within the agricultural entrepreneurship ecosystem. What begins as an initiative to support emerging agripreneurs has evolved into a powerful movement, shaping agricultural ventures across India and it is beyond. As a recognized center of excellence in agribusiness incubation, operating under the esteemed National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management, MSCA has established itself as a cornerstone of agricultural innovation landscape. Our impact extends far beyond numbers. We have nurtured and mentored, supported over 1,036 entrepreneurs, each bringing unique ideas and ambitions to transform agriculture. And we facilitated the establishment and growth of 495 innovative startups across diverse agriculture sectors. And we enabled access to the crucial funding, technology, market linkage for our incubators. What truly sets Manasia apart is its holistic and human-centered approach to the entrepreneurship development. We understand that every entrepreneur brings not just a business concept, but a dream capable of transforming communities and livelihood. Our mission extends beyond business incubation. We are committed to nurturing visions that contribute to the agriculture sustainability, rural development, farmer prosperity, and global food security. As part of our Saturday webinar series, we are currently featuring a special segment on government schemes for agri startups. So today's session will focus on another important topic, that is institutional support for agripreneurs, special focus on MSME. To discuss this critical subject, we are joined today by eminent speaker whose insights and expertise will illuminate the opportunities and pathways this initiative provide to the entrepreneurs. So it is truly an honor to introduce our speaker in just a moment. We are confident that today's discussion will provide you with practical insights and actionable strategies to help you successfully navigate and grow your innovative agri startups. So thank you for being with us today. Let's look forward to an engaging, inspiring, and insightful session ahead. So to introduce our speaker for the today's session, I would like to call Zina Paul to introduce our speaker.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Dr. Shrikant Sharma, currently serving as the Director of the School of Entrepreneurship and Extension at the National Institute for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Hyderabad. Dr. Sharma is a seasoned academician and professional with over 15 years of experience in agribusiness, rural enterprise management, and food processing. A passionate advocate for agripreneurship, Dr. Sharma has conducted more than 200 training programs, led over 20 research projects, and mentored more than 3,000 agri entrepreneurs across India and internationally. His expertise has also been showcased through peer-reviewed publications, policy reports, books, and several national and international conference presentations. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Shrikant Sharma. The session is over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Managed team, for inviting me for this session. Really, it's a pleasure talking to all the people on this very pertinent topic of agripreneurship and what are the government schemes and support which are available for the entrepreneurs. And as the topic, my focus will be towards MSME sector, and I'll be just sharing my screen. Yeah, hope it is visible. Yeah. So friends, we'll be understanding about the various, I have around 40 to 45 minutes, this session will be going on, and last 15 minutes we'll be keeping it very interactive, and you can put your questions in the chat box. I'll try to answer. Maybe in between the sessions also you can put the questions in the chat box, and at the end I will take all the questions. And in this 45 minutes, the purpose is to understand about what are the government schemes. We'll be not just understanding them, we'll be knowing that how to apply them, where to find more information about them, what are the websites where you can get insights about these schemes. Beside this, we'll be also understanding about various government departments and organizations which will be supporting us in our entrepreneurial journey. So this will be the agenda for next 1 hour today. So yeah, as the basic introduction, the MSMEs are the cradle for large industries. That means whatever large industries that you see, once upon a time, they were MSMEs or the micro, small and medium enterprises, right? So if you are starting a micro enterprise today, in the days to come, your enterprise could become a large industry also. So the processes, the business models, the idea should be in line with setting up of a large industry. With that vision, you have to start today. And if you see the contribution of MSME to the GDP, it is approximately 30%, which is approximately double of what the agriculture sector contributes. But agriculture sector is the largest employer and MSME is the second largest employer after agriculture. And 45% of the exports comes from MSME sector. 35% of whatever is manufactured comes from MSME sector. Approximately, there are 3.64 crore MSMEs in the country. Now, how do you actually define MSME? There is a composite criteria that we follow, and the composite criteria is based on two aspects, that is investment and the second one is turnover. So what do you understand by composite criteria? Let us understand that. It means that both the criteria should be met to fall in that bracket. For example, if you are a micro enterprise, you should have investment less than 2.5 crores and turnover should be less than 10 crores. Even if one of the criteria is breached, that means your turnover has exceeded or your investment has exceeded the minimum levels, then you move to the next bracket, that is a small enterprise, where the investment is around 2.5 crore to 25 crores and turnover is from 10 to 100 crores. And then the next level is the medium enterprises, where the investment is from 25 to 125 crores and turnover is from 100 to 500 crores. Beyond that, it is the large industries. Now, friends, I know you must be practicing, some of you may be practicing or aspiring entrepreneurs. So you try to find out the problem statements first, right? Then you try to find out the what will be the product or services which can meet or mitigate that problem, right? In the similar fashion, the government also try to identify what are the challenges, and accordingly they design the programs and the schemes. For example, right now you have following challenges which are faced by the MSME sector, and the technology is one of the prominent challenges. It means that large industries, they have access to the best of the best technologies of the world, but MSMEs, they cannot afford sometimes the cost of the technology. Secondly, finance, that is both capex and opex, that is capital expenditure and operational expenditure, is becoming a challenge for the MSME sector. Initially, they invest a lot in the capex and they don't have something for the opex, right? So that becomes a challenge. They always face a working capital crunch. Then comes skill. Skill means that the MSME sector, they don't have the human resources of the highest levels. Reason being, people come to the MSME sector, they get trained, and then they leave the MSME and they move to the large industries. So that's why they're always in dearth of good talents. Marketing, that means they cannot afford large advertisement campaigns because the turnover and the size of the business is less. Dispute means if there is certain dispute which arises with regard to suppose payments and there are certain grievances that they face. So because of which the industries tend to become sick unit. In that aspects, I will tell you that Telangana government has also established Telangana Industrial Health Clinic, which basically deals with the industrial sickness, right? So, but there are a lot of schemes from the government side also, government of India side also, where the disputes are resolved. So, before going to the schemes aspects, let us understand what are the institutions. It makes us very easy to understand the schemes if you understand the functions and the nature of the institutions. See, MSME sector is basically a state subject. So you have state government as well as the central government, which prepares policies and programs in this regard, and you have state government organizations which implements the state government schemes, whereas the central government schemes are implemented through central government organizations located within the states or through the state government organizations, both the way they implement the schemes and programs. Speaking about the state industry departments or the MSME department, the prominent and number one is the DIC. It is the District Industry Center. District Industry Center is located in each district headquarter. So, like you have the agriculture department, which is located in the district level as well as in block level. But the reach of MSME department is maximum till district level. It has not moved to the block levels. So DICs, they were started in the year 1978 and NIMSME played a pivotal role in that in the 1977 industrial policy. And it is the DICs are headed by general manager, and below him there are industry promotion officers or industry extension officers. And they support the industries in that area. They prepare something called as district industry profile, which is a very important document which can give you an idea that what are the prospective industry possible in that particular district. Then you have the state government schemes running through the DICs, like for example, the SGST component subsidy. For example, the the allocation of land in the district industrial estate is also facilitated by the district industry centers. They have sometimes the electricity rebates are given through the state government through the DICs. So all those benefits one can have through the DICs. Then you have the state, and there are a lot of entrepreneurship development programs which are also conducted by DICs. Then you have state infrastructure development corporations. Those are the they provide land for setting up of industry on outright sale basis or on lease basis in the industrial estates. So once you have got your land allocated in the industrial state, then it is very easy to get all clearances. For example, pollution clearances, etc. becomes very easy if you have you got land allotted in the state through state infrastructure development corporations in the industrial estates. Then you have KVIB, which is Khadi and Village Industry Board. So basically, it works for village industry development as well as Khadi, and it's a state run department. Then you have the state. Then you have various startup and skill development departments. Almost all states now they have their separate startup or skill development departments they have, and you know skill is the bedrock for employment generation. So if a person is skilled, either he or she can go for the wage employment or can go for the self-employment. So in that way, these departments are crucial. Beside this, forest, horticulture, tribal departments, they also have, I'll just tell that MSME sector is cut across all the departments, all the various uh, departments and ministry. So even if it is a tourism department, they have schemes pertinent to MSMEs, right? Because all these travel agents, the logistic providers, hotel owners, they all are MSMEs. So anything which is trading, service, or manufacturing comes under MSMEs. So if it is agriculture, you have MSMEs there. Maybe related post harvest and pre sowing, you have various MSMEs which play a very important role. Then, if you talk about forest department, you talk about defense also. MSMEs contribute for the defense supplies. So, MSME schemes are there in all ministries and all departments. I will tell you how to access them also. But so this is very pertinent here that even Ayush medicinal boards are also there. Then you have state financial corporations, SFCs. So every state has SFCs which give you loan for the entire expenditures, capex and opex for the setting up of a industry. Then you have SRLM, that is State Rural Livelihood Missions, NRLM, which also play an important role. Then when it comes to the central government organizations, the prominent most important is that MSME DFO, that is MSME Development and Facilitation Office. So every state has either one or two MSME DFOs office, generally located in the state capital or in the industrial town. For example, I will tell you that in Telangana, it is in Balanagar, Hyderabad. When it comes to Andhra, it is there in Visakhapatnam as well as in Vijayawada. When it comes to Odisha, it is there in not in Bhubaneswar, it is there in Cuttack, it is the industrial town. So almost one or two MSME DFOs are located in each state. They are the departments under the Development Commissioner, Ministry of MSME, right? So most of the central government schemes are routed through the MSME DFOs. Then you have the testing centers and the testing stations, basically for testing the quality of your products, and tool rooms for creating dies and prototypes. For example, you are manufacturing sprayer and you want certain dies to be prepared, so you can get it prepared from the tool rooms. Then you have NSIC, that is National Small Industries Corporation. This is another very, very important organization under the Ministry of MSME. And you can see the branch locator from the NSIC website. The most important thing is that you can do the single point registration at NSIC, and this single point access registration give you access to the various schemes of public procurement. You know, as per the public procurement policy, 25% of the total procurement by the government department, autonomous bodies, has to happen from the MSME sector alone, out of which 4% should be from the SST entrepreneurs, wherein they hold 51% or more share in the company, and 3% from the women entrepreneurs with the similar criteria. Now, this NSIC, once you are registered there, so you have access to this. You are exempted from the EMT when you are filing for the government tenders. Then they also form tender consortia. That means group of people, they apply for group of MSMEs, they apply for the tender, and once the tender is received, the order is distributed. So the tender consortia, then they have facility like rapid incubation facilities they have. Then they have co-working space they provide. Then they have raw material assistance. They buy the raw material in bulk and they give to the MSMEs. So these are the various support that NSIC provides. KVIC, Khadi and Village Industry Commission. So it aligns with the vision of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, and here the concept is not alone Khadi but also village industries. Village industry includes the food processing, the leather, the herbal, if you want doing something related to that, pottery, if it is related to jute bag manufacturing, paper, handmade papers. So all this falls under the gambit of village industries. So they have Gram Udyog Yojana for that, and there is also PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, for which the KVIC is the nodal agency. NIMSME is located in Hyderabad. We provide capacity building, research, and consultancy services. Then we have a COIR board, and COIR board exclusively works for the COIR, starting from processing till exports. Then SIDBI is Small Industries Development Bank of India, exclusive bank for the small industries. They fund directly to the MSMEs as well as they do refinancing also. Then MGIRI, that is Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Rural Industrialization, that is located in Wardha in Maharashtra, and they have technologies which they transfer to the prospective entrepreneurs and practicing as well with respect to detergents, then small electrical equipments, then with regard to herbal, with regard to beekeeping, with regard to chemical and detergents, etc., etc. Then you have under Ministry of Ayush, you have National Medicinal Plant Board, National Commission for Indian System of Medicines, Ministry of Food Processing, NIFTAM is there, National Institute of Food Technology and Entrepreneurship Management. It's located in Haryana as well as in Tamil Nadu. Then you have Ministry of Commerce and Industries, you have Export Promotion Councils, APEDA, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. They have something called Niryat Bandhu scheme for hand-holding support to the prospective exporters. Then you have Director General of Foreign Trade, which issues the Import-Export Code. So why I'm saying this is that you should be aware about the ecosystem which are supportive to the MSMEs. If you talk about Ministry of Agriculture, you have a lot of institutions including Manage, ICR, SAUS, KVK, and National Horticulture Board, B Board, Small Farmer Agribusiness Consortium. They have venture capital fund for the startups also. Then you have Ministry of Science and Technology, wherein you have NSTADB, that is the National Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Development Board, promoting the science and technology entrepreneurs. BIDAC under Department of Biotechnology. Then you have Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Ministry, which has NISBIRD, NISBIRD in Noida, IA in Guwahati. Then, so there are multiple organizations under the, they have something called PMKVY 4.0 right now, which is going on. And this PMKVY 4.0 is has a lot of component, including the apprenticeship component, and free skill development training programs are provided, and the certification is done by the sector skill councils, and this certification is valid worldwide. So then you have Ministry of RD, that is Rural Development, Tribal Affairs, Environment and Tourism. So as I told, that lot of central government organizations, state government organizations are there to support the MSME in their journey. Now coming to the prominent other organizations, maybe the private and developmental sector organizations, you have FICCI, CIA, SOCHAM, FIO. Then you have various industry associations which are there. For example, I can tell you for example, in AP and Telangana, you have FAPSI, PETAPSI. So all these organizations are there. Then you have ALEAP, which works exclusively for the women entrepreneurs. COVE works for women entrepreneurs. VHub is there. Then you have industry specific, like food processing industry associations. We have, then there are NGOs like Bharti Yuva Shakti Trust. So they basically, if you have a good bankable project report, then this you can present, you can submit, you can take the support from the Bharti Yuva Shakti Trust, that is BYST. It has all India presence, and they have members retired from banks. So they will evaluate your project, and then we on behalf of you, BST also submits this proposals to the bank, and which has a higher rate of sanction. So then you have something called like Wadhwani Foundation, Deshpande Foundation, Awake in Bangalore. They all do good works. They provide good training programs. Then you have there are various societies also in that regard. You have e-commerce platforms, startups, academies are there, banks, NABARD, SIDBI, VC and angel investors. So you have venture capitalists which take certain share in your business and then they uh, fund you on that. So they are venture capitalists with an expectation of exponential growth of their investment, right? Whereas angel investors are basically to support you. They are like angels. So they give soft loans, they give lower rate of interest loans. So they are called angel investors. Like they're mostly trusts, CSR funds, etc. Right? And as I told, venture capitalists, their major intention is to increase their wealth and by investing in your industry. So then you have various academic institutions like I told, Central Agriculture Universities. Then you have research and innovation and entrepreneurship development cells. See, incubation centers, then you have EDC cells right now located in almost all colleges. You have EDC cells, right? So the faculties, the bankers of that area, the chartered accountant, legal experts of that area, all form the panel in these entrepreneurship development cells, and they support. They have that mandate of supporting the entrepreneurs there, right? I will tell you that in Telangana state, under the RAM scheme, there is uh, plan of setting up of a virtual entrepreneurship development cell, wherein you can have the support from various experts by certain payment through virtual mode also. And it will be complemented with the physical EDCs in the respective DICs in the state. So those things are also in pipeline, and slowly under the ease of doing business, the I can say the time for starting a business is reducing. But here there is also a caution which I want to give you, is that it is better to do mistakes on paper rather than doing mistakes on the real ground. So plan well and plan ahead so that your business will not face any challenges, or you can minimize the risk at most, right? Then technology support is provided by CSIR, Technology Transfer, NRDC, National Research Development Corporation, Agri Innovate India Limited. All this provide the technology support. So, friends, here I would like to just show you certain things, online websites, and so number one is the NRDC, National Research. This NRDC that is under the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. What it does basically, there are a lot of scientific institutions. They have technology with them. Oh, just hello,
Yes, sir.
hello. Hope I'm audible and the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Audible. It's visible also.
Okay, I thought I received a call from Arvind in that regard. Okay, no problem. So NRDC is under Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and what they do basically, they take the technologies from the scientific institutions and they provide a platform for commercialization of this technology to the entrepreneurs on royalty basis. And royalty are of two types, that is exclusive, non-exclusive royalties. That means if in the country they are giving only to you, That is exclusive royalty, that is generally priced higher as compared to the non-exclusive ones. So you can just click on the available technologies, and there are a lot of areas in which the technologies are available. For example, I'm interested in agro and food processing, so I can have all this. Suppose banana tea bags, biodegradable cutlery, clean bioprocess. So you need not be a scientist to start an innovative enterprise, right? So sometimes we think that, okay, when we get something innovative idea, then only I can start a innovative enterprise or a startup. But you can definitely take the technologies from the scientific organizations and do that. Okay. Then I'm just telling another also, that is Agri Innovate India Limited. So this is a joint venture between the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Indian Council of Agriculture Research, ICAR. And if you see here available technology, I am interested in institute-wise technology. So there are almost 70 plus institutions which are listed here, right? 72 in fact. And you have suppose I'm interested in potato, so I'm just checking that paddy straw multi-purpose media, so nutrient rich dispersible vermi pellets. So all this technology I can express my interest, and I can get it from the respective organizations. The details of the organizations are also mentioned. Now, suppose if there is another website called CSIR Technology Transfer. So here you can see list of CSIR technologies for transfer. You can click here, and you can see so many technologies are here. I am interested by industrial application, and suppose my interest is agriculture. I click on crop improvement, and these are the technologies, right? Like DRR Dhan 73, a low soil phosphorus tolerant fine grain rice variety. So you can see this is the TRL level, that is technology readiness level. This is the contact address of the organization which has developed, right? So you can if it should be minimum 7, TRL level should be minimum 7, then it is good that you can go for those technologies. And depending on your area of interest, you can choose the technologies. So moving to the next part of the presentation, that is see, you can start the business with like sole proprietorship. That means you can register with the Udyam registration, and you can start the business, or you can do a partnership deed in the registrar office. And otherwise, you for the three things, that is private limited company, LLP, and one-person company, you need the help of a chartered accountant, because it will be registered with Ministry of Company Affairs. So for the minimum requirement for the number of directors for private limited company and LLP is 2. For one-person company, there is only requirement of 1 director. Licenses registrations, Udyam registration, that is the MSME, the proof that you are an MSME, right? That is Udyam registration. So that you can do online, and it is free of cost, and it takes 30 minutes to 1 hour max for having that registration done. Company registration, as I informed you, you can do it. There are websites like one filing, all those things, which are also, the links are available in Startup India website, wherein you can go and avail the benefits of the various service providers online. They are very good at company registration. They are very good in filing the patent trademarks as well, including GST. Then FSI registration is there, which you can do online, and you can do for a stretch of 5 years. And registration is for if you have turnover less than 12 lakhs, and we are selling within the state boundaries, then you go for the registration. Licenses are for the higher side if you are doing it. Then Ayush, if you are thinking about Ayush license, you have to apply for the state government. Similarly, pesticide fertilizer license, you need to apply for the state government, and pharma license as well. Then the Startup India registration you can do from DPIIT, and local body registration. This is also another requirement. If you are starting a business in a village, you have to register with a gram panchayat or municipal corporations. So you have to have registration with the local body also. Then you can have a PAN in the name of your organization and current account, and labor license in case you have employees more than 20. So we'll be seeing the various schemes, but prior to that, we'll see it online only, that how we can access those schemes. So I'm just clicking here and so you can simply type my MSME. So if you type my MSME, you will get this this kind of interface, and this is not .com. You have to type mymsme.gov.in. See, there is another website called .com. Please avoid this website. You have to type mymsme.gov.in. Yeah. So once you say, kindly note this, I will share this in chat box also. I hope you received the link in the chat box also.
Sir, yes, sir, we received.
So, yeah. So all the Ministry of MSME schemes are listed here. The number one is that the mandatory requirement for availing any Ministry of MSME scheme is you should have Udyam registration. So it is zero cost. So for new entrepreneurs not registered previously, you can click here. Those who have Udyog Aadhaar memorandum, which was prior to Udyam registration, you can register here. And so this you can do. These are some of the figures. It is very easy to do this. For example, I click here, you put your Aadhaar, and then you will generate a OTP, and then you can fill up some basic details like location, what are the products, etc. And it is done. GST is not mandatory. Then coming to MSME dashboard, here you can get all MSME schemes related information, that what are the schemes, what have been the achievements in each of the scheme. Idea incubation. See, this is another very important thing which all of you can apply. Last date for submission of ideas under Hackathon 5.0 is 14/7, right? So this time the concept is on smart and sustainable MSMEs. Okay, so all these are the areas on. If you have some ideas, you can get up to 15 lakh rupees grant. Okay, so this is I think interesting. Then Samadhan portal. What is Samadhan? I told you about disputes, right? So if you have supplied to somebody and he has not paid you money, right? And that is between 45 days or even 3 years, right? Debts are pending in your balance sheet and you are not getting, you have supplied the goods. You can file the case here. And the MSME Facilitation Council, it is headed by the Director of Industries, and they have the quasi-judicial powers. and 70% of the cases are resolved here. You can see these are the figures. Sambandh portal. This is regarding the public procurement policy. I was telling you that there is a requirement of government organizations to procure from the MSMEs, and these are the details of that. You can register in the GEM portal, that is Government E-Marketing portal. Then this is CLCSS, that is Credit Linked Capital Subsidy Scheme for Technology Operation. So if you have old machinery and you want to replace with a new machinery, then there is a subsidy of 15%. That means 15 lakh rupees subsidy in a machine worth of rupees 1 crores maximum. MSC CDP, this is for group-based enterprises. MSC CDP as well as Spurti schemes. Both the schemes are for the group-based enterprises. Here the maximum limit is 30 crores. In Spurti it is 5 crores. Subsidy in MSC CDP is 80%. In Spurti it is 90% subsidy. Land is contributed by the implementing agency. There is technical agency also and nodal agency. NIMSMA is one of the nodal agency implementing this scheme. Design development. So for design development of your product, procurement marketing support. For attending trade fairs, you get the reimbursement of your travel, stall charges, etc. You have to apply to the MSME DFO office. Because, as I told you, most of the central government schemes are through the DFO office. Or in some cases, it is applied online. So barcode scheme is there because barcode is essential for selling your products in retail as well as for exports, etc. So then you have for IPR, that is for patent, copyright, trademark, and GI. There is subsidy. There is IPFC centers, Intellectual Property Facilitation Center. In NIMSME also we have one. Spurti, I told you, testing centers for the quality testing of your products so that you can export or you can supply to the large industries. Then you have IC scheme, basically international cooperation scheme for exhibiting your products internationally in some expos. Champion portal for filing any grievances that you face. You can file the grievances if you are facing from any of the departments, or you can file the grievances here. Very quick resolution you have. MSME data, you can get it from here. Aspirational district, JED certification. See, quality is one of the very important aspects. What I mean by that, you see, when I tell Japan, Germany, you get an impression that they have the best of the best qualities. But when I talk about China, we sometimes are doubtful about the qualities. So the government initiative is that MSMEs should produce quality products causing less damage to the environment, and we should have no defects, zero defects, zero effect. So this certificate is a very beneficial certificate, and one can apply for this certificate, and there are joining once you join for this, you get rewards also. So you can try for this. This is again implemented through the MSME DFO, and even the Quality Council of India is also one of the implementing partner for this. Then you have MSME Global Mart, that is for registration for your products online. Like you have various online platform like Market Mirchi is there, MSME Global Mart. Beside Amazon, Flipkart, and Meesho, you can say, you can register your products in India Mart, Trade India, and MSME Global Mart, Market Mirchi. Then one can sell the travel products in Tribes India under Bandhan Yojana. You can have Khadi online, where you can sell the MSME. If you have availed PMEGP or Gram Udyog Yojana schemes, you can sell in the Khadi online platform also, and where you don't get any commission which is charged, like the Amazon and Flipkart. Credit guarantee. This is CGT MSc scheme. Under this, you have credit guarantee up to 10 crores for the MSMEs and 20 crores for the startups. That means government becomes the guarantor, third party guarantor. Then you have a PMEGP scheme. So I will just click that. This is one of the flagship schemes. You can apply for the new unit here. So this is the application form. हेलो किसी का शायद माइक ऑन है, किसी का माइक ऑन है. Application for second unit, you can click here, online application. So this is there are two things. One is called creation of enterprise, another is called expansion. Creation, for creation you can take the PMGP first loan. The maximum limit is 50 lakhs and 20 lakhs for the service industry. And in case of expansion, the maximum limit is 1 crore, subsidy is 15%. And as I told, for the first loan, the subsidy ranges to 15 to 35%. Then you have Aspire scheme for setting up of livelihood business incubation, MSME scheme, project profiles, ATI, tool rooms. Basically, you have tool rooms for tools and dies, ESDP, entrepreneurship and skill development programs, then PM Vishwakarma for 18 trades which have been sanctioned. So then I move to another important website, that is My Schemes. So once you click this, see there are around 3,700 schemes of Government of India which are available for the citizens, right? For which scheme I am available, I can just check some of the important things, and I can just fill up these details. So I'm just putting some random information. Okay. So we found 63 schemes based on your preferences. Okay. Any scheme, for example, I am interested in agri clinic scheme. So these are the scheme details. You can get details, benefit, eligibility, exclusions, application process, document required, FAQ. Okay, so eligibility. So any agriculture and allied sector graduates, diploma holders. What are the benefits? So benefits are 36% subsidy. Project cost is 20 lakhs, maximum up to 25 lakhs. In special category, you have up to 44% subsidy. So those things are here. Right. Again, I go back to the home, and suppose I am interested in agriculture related schemes. So there are so many schemes related to agriculture. So I am interested, suppose, in entrepreneurship schemes. So these are the schemes. Suppose if I am interested in central government schemes, so ministry wise schemes. So what are the schemes of ministries? You can find out here. Then state government, sorry. If I am interested for state government schemes or UT, Chhattisgarh government, what are the schemes? So these are the schemes. Then suppose, yeah, fine. So coming back to slides, we'll wind up in another 5 minutes max. I explained about PMEGP. So 50 lakhs maximum for manufacturing, 20 lakhs for service. Your contribution is 5 to 10%. Subsidy range from 15 to 35%, depending on general or special category, rural or urban. Then second loan, if you have successfully run the unit for 3 years, you have record profit, then you can apply preferably from the same bank, and you can avail the second loan. The maximum subsidy is 15%, 20% for hill states and NER. CGTMSC, I told you about the coverage, that is 10 crore collateral free loan is there. But the rate of interest in CGTMSC loan is little higher. 75% of the risk is covered by the government. 15% you have to give as mortgage, and 10% as margin money. This scheme I told you, 15% subsidy for new machineries. Then you have PMS, procurement and marketing support for exhibitions and for the barcode, which I sold from the My MSME portal. International Cooperation Scheme for international exhibitions. MSME Samadhan for delayed payments. National SST Hub for promoting SST entrepreneurs in the government procurement. MSc CDP for cluster. These are all group-based enterprises. Sfurti also. Mudra Yojana, the maximum limit is now 20 lakhs, starting from 50,000. Patents, trademark and GI. Aspire scheme for livelihood business incubation. JET certificate, as I told you, joining reward is 10,000. Subsidies 80, 60, 50 for MSMEs respectively. Additional subsidy of 10% for women SC/ST owned MSMEs. Financial assistance up to 75%. So MSME innovative scheme, I told you about 15 lakh rupees grant. I think you are aware about the RKVY-RAFTAAR scheme also, which manage incubation centers is also running that scheme, and there is a pre-seed grant of 5 lakhs and seed capital of 25 lakhs. Then My MSME demonstration I gave you, central government, if you see, there are a lot of schemes like Kisan Sampada, which is there in the Ministry of Food Processing and Industry. That is for setting up of a cold chain. Cold chain means end-to-end cold chain, starting from post-harvest to end consumer. Like for fisheries, you have ice box, you have refrigerated vans, you have unit, then you have again refrigerated vans and storage, etc. So all this is called cold chain, whereas cold storage is a standalone entity. Under the PMFME scheme also, you have subsidy up to 10 lakh rupees. And in some cases where the state government is adding the 15% component, so the subsidy is increased up to 15 lakh rupees. It is implemented by the state food processing societies. Under Ministry of Ayush, you have Ayur Gyan, Ayur Swasthya for research, international cooperation. For raw material, you have Ayush Aushadhi Gunvakta Evan Utpadan Samvardhan Yojana. You have National Ayush Mission, which is going on. Under Ministry of Commerce, you have Spice Board, Niryat Bandhu, SEZs, that is Special Economic Zones, Export Promotion Councils. Then you have under Ministry of Agriculture, you have National Mission for Natural Farming. Beekeeping and Honey Mission is going on. NPHM under the National Bee Board, PM Krishi Sichai Yojana, Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana for organic farming. Mission for integrated development of horticulture. It has starting from production, processing, storage. One can apply under MIDH through the state horticulture departments. Then Nidhi scheme of Ministry of Science and Technology. I told you about PMKVY 4.0 as well as RPL, that is recognition of prior learning, which is also there. That means if somebody is already skilled, so one can be certified by the Sector Skill Council, SSCs. Then Ministry of Rural Development, Tribal Animal Husbandry, they have One Dhan Yojana, I told you about Tribal Ministry. National Livestock Mission scheme is also there. NB, National Bamboo Mission. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. From NFDB and or from District Fishery Office Department, you can apply. There is a subsidy of general category for 40% and women and special category 60% subsidy. Very high subsidy is available for anything related to agriculture, aquaculture, I mean, which includes not agriculture. It is for aquaculture that includes fishery, shrimp, pearl, mariculture, that is algae cultivation also. Starting from production, processing, marketing, etc. Bank, I'll also show you Jan Samarth website. Then there is also a, like you have Kisan credit card, you have now credit card for MSMEs also up to 5 lakh. You can have the credit limit, and 10 lakh cards are issued in the first year. Then new fund of 10,000 crores have been established to support startups. So at the end, I'll show you the Jan Samarth portal. So this is a portal exclusive for government subsidy schemes, that is GSS, and you have 12 schemes here which are listed here. You can see the Kisan Opportunity, Agri Kisan Credit Card. So you can apply from here directly. So that the manual intervention is reduced, and slowly many of the schemes, all GSS schemes will come under this portal. So that is the vision, and thank you, friends. Any questions we can answer?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. It's really a great presentation. You have explained how the actual MSME works and what are the challenges faced by the MSME, like with respect to the technology, skill, marketing, and finance. And you also explained about the MSME departments and what are the central government organization and what are the companies available for the license and registration. And you also explained the various schemes. So this will be really useful for all the participants. Thank you, sir. So the participants, if you have any questions, you can keep in chat box, and also you can raise your hands. So the questions will be taken up now. So Kadirvel has raised the hand. My team, kindly unmute Kadirvel. Kadirvel. Kadirvel, please go ahead with your question.
Hello, namaste. Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
Yeah, namaste, Dr. Shikanji. We have met
Namaste.
in Hyderabad, actually, in NIFTEM's office, actually. So my name is Atraya. My question is, could you brief more on the grant as well, other than RKVY, and are there any grant available more than 50 for MSMEs?
Sir, under the Department of Science and Technology, right?
DBT?
No, department under DST.
DST, okay.
Yeah, there are grant which is, if you are thinking of a project above grant for more than 50, you can approach DST.
Yeah, I mean, we have received 2 grants already, and we have finished all the 2 grants for different projects. But
Okay.
again, we wanted to build a factory now. So we have bought the land in an industrial area. Now,
Okay.
in order to establish the building and machinery, we are looking for something similar, sir. And if you could provide me your number, I will not pester you.
See,
I'll definitely.
there is another, if it is a green project, right? Green or a sustainable project kind of thing, there is a scheme of gift and spice also.
Okay.
Gift and spice scheme. These 2 schemes and the grant from DST. These 3 things you can check.
Yeah.
MSME gift and spice scheme and Department of Science and Technology.
Gift, right? Gift and
Gift and
spice.
spice. There's a,
Okay.
both are separate schemes.
Oh, okay. The name of the scheme is gift, right?
Gift is one of the scheme name, and spice is another scheme name of MOMSME, and then you have from Department of Science and Technology also grant, but this is a subsidy from MSME. Gift and spice is subsidy, not grant, but it goes above that limit that you have named.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So I'll take up one more question. So Hassan Pinjar is asking, is GSTN mandatory for newly registered LLP to get Udyam registration?
For Udyam registration, even LLP is not required, no GST registration is required. So Udyam registration, you can get it.
Yeah, okay, sir. And the Gautam is asking, is there any government department which act like a single window clearance for all such scheme?
Yeah, there are. See, for schemes, like my MSME scheme, you can find the information in one single platform. But yeah, for registrations and licenses and clearances, you can, for example, in Telangana, you have TSI pass, right? In Andhra also, you have one single window, right? And then in Odisha, you have Swift, right? So there are various state governments, they have started single once you apply and whatever for your unit, whatever licenses and certifications are required, you pay for them at one go, and you get this within a time period limit of 45 days. Otherwise, as per the citizen charter, you need to there are it is deemed to be approved, right? If it is not, you are not getting between 45 days, and there are penalties for the respective officers also. So that kind of single window policies are there from the state government side, not for schemes, but for uh, licenses and clearances.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I think Kadirvel he has raised the hand now. Are you available, Kadirvel? Yes, please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you. So my concern is a very useful, informative information. Is really very nice. My concern is, can you just send me add one more slide that can include all the links, because it's I did not find time to make a note. So that would be a great help for me. And also, I am a woman, like you said. I'm just starting. I would like to soon start a ecotourism. So. Including sustainable living, I built a model house and have a 1 acre model. I'm going to have model farm, so I will have a beekeeping and everything. So I just need some help to finish this project. So what kind of so you already mentioned about women and the sustainable, like something like gift. So but how if I write, how can I deeply go and search all this information, because I miss the links, to if you could add those things in a slide, that would be a great help. Or if you give me some help, guides.
So yeah, it's a well taken point. So in this slide, I will include
Yeah, thank you.
the points, and I will share with you.
Thank you.
That those sites which you can contact. Number one. Number two, I think your idea is about the sustainable homestay kind of thing. I think so.
Yes.
Ecotourism. For that, we have to check if there is a scheme from the tourism department or the state tourism departments.
Yeah, okay.
So I shared with you the myschemes.gov.in. You can put
Yes.
there. So you can find out, number one. Number two, suppose you are going to develop an integrated farm kind of thing. You can avail the various schemes. For example, livelihood, not livelihood, it is livestock scheme, which I told you, right? Which is through NABARD. You have to apply from the respective bank, respective nationalized bank. You have to apply. So that you can have some livestock under that. Beekeeping, you need to apply from the horticulture department. So from the various departments you can apply, and you can develop that 1 acre or 2 acre of land that you have, and it's certainly a good idea. And I think a lot of prospects in the days to come for that.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So it's going beyond 12 o'clock. So thank you, participants, for all your questions. So still, if you have any doubts and if you want to talk with the speaker, the contact details of the speaker is shared in the chat box. You can ask your doubts. And if you miss any part of today's webinar, and if you want to rewatch this key insights of this today's webinar, the YouTube link for watching the full session is available in the chat box. You can watch it. And to stay updated on the upcoming events and programs and exciting opportunities from the manage, be sure to follow us on our social media. stay connected. Along with this, I have an important update that is managed in collaboration with the International Indian Institute of Plantation Management is organizing a Agri Startup Stakeholder Connect program on July 18 at Indian Institute of Plantation Management, Bangalore. So interested participant can join for it and you can connect with the key stakeholders in the Karnataka. And before concluding the session, I would like to express my thanks to our esteemed speaker, Shrikant sir, for sharing your valuable insights today. And also thank you to all the participants for your active engagement and thought-provoking questions. A heartfelt thanks to our director, Dr. Saravanan Raj sir, and whose unwavering support have been instrumental in making this 249 webinar journey possible. And my thanks also go to entire MSMEs team for organizing this today's webinar. And finally, don't forget to share your feedback. The feedback link is shared in the group. And also do register for the upcoming webinar. See you next week with another exciting topic. Until then, please take care. Thank you, Shrikant sir. Thank you.